So
Awesome.
Stacey Thomas, take us away, roll us away.
Fantastic. Gather close, travelers of the service management realms, and let me tell you of a council that is born of noble intent, but swiftly consumed by paperwork and peril. Our tale begins in the kingdom of many suppliers, where contracts sprawl like ancient scrolls and OLAs are whispered in shadowed corridors. A proclamation was made. A new order would rise, the Change Approval Council. This new order would be 12 members strong, 6 of them suppliers bold, 3 honorable delegates of the crowned customer, 2 sages of governance and observation, and 1 person whose allegiance was unclear, but their calendar was always free. Their sacred quest? To approve a modest renaming of a humble database server, a tiny creature of code, seeking a name more befitting of its lineage. A simple matter, a tiny spark, nothing more than a housekeeping spell. But as all bards know, even a small spark can ignite great drama. And thus we begin. All right, so our story is there is a change approval council that has been created in your organization. Now, this change approval council, we are doing this a little bit from what is considered a service integration and management point of view. So if you've never actually dealt with SIAM, hi, I'm introducing you to SIAM. But we are looking, no need to go to Broadway anymore, thank you. So here we go, the change approval council. It's been created in your SIAM ecosystem, in your supplier ecosystem. 12 members, 6 of them are from your suppliers, okay? You have a customer representative and a governance officer who lives for the minutes, all right? All the other people, we have extra people from the customer, these people. And then you have 1 person here who's just loves meetings, okay? So what we're going to do in this council, and we are the council essentially, right? We are going to be the ones doing the discussion, is we're going to rename a database server. Pretty simple, right? Now, we're going to talk ourselves through the situation and we're going to roll some dice. Now, it's a little harder for us to roll dice online. And I'm going to be using the honor system here, folks. So if I can get everyone to go to google.com and type in roll D20. I've just put it in the chat. This is going to pull up the Google roll system. Again, this is going to be based on an honor system because I'm going to be asking folks to roll dice. Now, in Dungeons and Dragons, if you've never played before, I just want to give you a little bit of a hint about it. The dice, the 20-sided dice, which you can't see very well, but I'm showing it anyway, has 20 numbers. You've got 1 through 20. Okay, 1 through 20. 1 is bad, okay? If you roll a 1, it's called a natural 1. It is a fail. 20 is good. If you roll a 20, it's called a critical success, and it is awesome, okay? Anything in between could be any number of things. And as we are rolling through our questions, depending on what you roll, it depends on how we're going to go. All right. So the dice are here to help introduce chaos into our lives. Now, you all know, working in IT, chaos is our co-pilot. It is inevitable. Chaos will happen. And in a situation, a storytelling situation like this, let's go ahead and use the dice to introduce that chaos. Are we ready, my council?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Beautiful. All right, so the new Change Approval Council has gotten together. What I need to do is I need 1 volunteer to raise their hand to be my first dice roll. John, I see your hand first. Can I get you to roll a dice for me?
Okay, here we go. 11.
11. All right. So the council has come together. And not only have we come together, but we're functional. We're functional. Who would have thought that? All 12 people come in together. We are having a clear discussion, and we have managed to approve what was going to happen with this change. Now, just a little trick I'm going to tell you all about. I have my own dice. It's just a simple D6, 6-sided dice. I'm going to be rolling this occasionally. And when I roll it, I'm going to throw curveballs at you. So everything's going swimmingly. Everything's going swimmingly. And well, you know, people are a little bit tired of this change council. It's only started because a lot of people are starting to feel that this change council, why are there 12 people on it? Why are we all here? Now, this is where I'm going to throw it open to you, and I'm going to ask you a question, and this is going to facilitate discussion. When we have councils that are this big, it's going to cause governance fatigue. It's going to cause people to be tired of the bureaucracy and tired of the red tape, especially because change inevitably is known for that. How can we combat this as it starts to show up in our change council? There are no right or wrong answers, by the way.
Create some change models.
Okay, that's an awesome suggestion. Any other suggestions or thoughts or comments? Because hey, we're here to talk. Term limits. Oh, term limits. Love it. How many? What kind of term limits would you suggest, Simon?
Oh, you're on mute.
I don't know. Once a year, the person representing that vendor has to change,
Oh,
Okay.
right? So the people that are on the board, on the council, have to be replaced by a peer of theirs. One that forces some handoff so that they could like, hey, I got to prepare you, so it means I had to know what I was doing the first time. And two, you get new ideas, fresh stuff. I don't know, just a random idea for the fatigue
hey,
issue.
We love it. That's what this discussion's all about. I think that's fantastic. Clear rules for the Council of Governance. Yeah. It is a change advisory council, not a change discussion council. Oh, sorry, Jace.
This was to keep them, but not expand it, to convince people to not remove people from it, to keep the council existing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we want to keep the council existing.
Right.
I mean, at this point we do. Maybe by the end of this, we'll be like, forget the council. It's horrible.
I just want to make sure like my brain's in the right spot for the question. Just thinking.
So if this is
Oh,
Dungeons
all right.
and Dragons, if we have a failed change and somebody approved it, is it off with their heads?
that's. I was gonna say, kill them all. Kill them all.
Oh my gosh. So no, we're not to that point yet. Nobody's rolled one. We're okay. Nobody's
Okay.
getting
It
killed
would
yet.
add a new level of risk management, I guess, which might be entertaining.
Oh, it would. Hey, Michael Kuglin.
Since we're brainstorming, I would say at each session have a process to build them as team members. Do even if it's just 5 minutes to get to know each other better, so that you build trust with each other.
I like that. That sounds a lot like a really good idea. And I think that if you are in this sort of a change council, and this is something we do talk about in SIAM, that trust is very important. You have to build that trust because that helps foster that communication, that helps foster that collaboration. I love that. Awesome. All
Give
right.
every council member a double, an alternate. Consider a batter up.
Okay.
So if ever
A pinch hitter.
one has their head lobbed off or is left, the other one can step in.
Wait, Jace, are you suggesting doppelgangers?
Yes, yes.
I thought he was going digital twin sort of approach.
Sort of
Oh,
like
I
an
love
A
it.
team and a B team.
Fair enough. All right. So we've got this council together and it's functioning, and we realize that we've had to put some governance around it and we've had to put some rules around it. I need another volunteer. Who wants to roll the dice? JW.
All right, let's see. 4.
A 4. A 4.
Off with my
John,
head.
what have you done to us? John, come on.
Oh, a 4. Look, so
Oh,
we've
better.
gone through. Well, it's a USM, yep. So we've gone through and we have actually started to create these processes in place. We've got, these term limits and everything, but people are still feeling that our change council is overgoverned. It's overgoverned. People are starting to get grumpy. They don't necessarily want to go to the change council meetings. How can we figure out who really needs to be in the room for this change council?
Say that again.
So the change council, that 4 that you rolled means that people are very upset. They're debating over the stupidest things like fonts. Meetings are being deferred. They're not showing up. It has absolutely started to devolve into chaos because people are just tired of all the red tape and the governance. Despite the fact that we put all these beautiful rules in place, people aren't following it because people are terrible sometimes. So let's take a step back, right? Let's take a step back. Who really needs to be in this council? Who really needs to be in these rooms when we're making these changes? A better chair, and only those directly impacted. Okay.
Change authority.
All right, your change authority. What other sort of suggestions can we make to try and maybe we do need to pare down the council from 12 people? How can we look at that? I mean, you've got a couple of representatives from the customer. You've got 6 vendors in that. You've got this one person who's got an empty calendar. Nobody knows what they do, but they're at every meeting. A better chair is the lead. Yeah, 100%. I get you, Adrian. The accountable person should be there. Yep. Okay.
How about we ask the
So-
people presenting changes who needs to be there to approve this particular one? So if it's your change,
Okay.
who has to be there?
I think that is an absolutely fantastic idea, and that is definitely one of the ways we can go about it. Mr. Kublin.
Has the criteria been outlined of what it is required to be part of this? Like, what's the why for each person? What are the values and beliefs that because otherwise, people will sign up for, I'll do anything or whatever. I'm just saying, what's the criteria?
That is a very
even
good
beyond?
question. That is a very good question. Let me find out. Let me find out. Can I get you to roll for me, please?
How do I do it? What do I do?
So you need to go to google.com and just type in roll D20.
Oh, okay, jeez. Go to somebody.
Do you want me to roll for you, Michael?
No.
Let somebody that's more professional.
Google.com. All right. Actually, go ahead and roll, John. You can be
please.
the substitute.
I've got it right here, just for you, Michael. Michael, you, not me, because it was you, scored a 2.
Oh God! So I really shouldn't be.
Michael, it's better than a 1.
What
Congratulations,
have
guy.
you done to us?
Not that much better than a 1.
So what is it, 2?
A 2 is basically utter chaos.
I see.
So to answer
Yeah.
your question, no. None of this has been defined. We do not know the whys. Somebody just got this wild and crazy idea to create this change approval council, and they've just gone ahead and done it.
Sounds like my ITBRAC, at least as far. Yeah.
So
funny.
so that's where we're at, right? We know that we've got this change approval council. It was created out of nothing. Nobody has any idea why they're actually there, right? And it's just starting to devolve into this utter and complete chaos. It's overgoverned. People are debating over things like fonts, and the meetings are being deferred, and people just aren't showing up. What can we do to turn this around? Yeah, Lisa.
How about we start from scratch and we figure out the vision, mission, goal of what the council should be, and we figure out why the hell we have, excuse my language, 6. I think we have 6 people from vendors. Why? You know, let's reimagine what the purpose is, and as Mike said, like get to the why of it. Why are we doing this?
Roll for me.
And then what
I'm gonna roll,
behavior?
and I'm rolling big. Are y'all ready? Here we go.
I want to add one thing to it.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
rolled a 1.
Oh, jeez.
You dismantled
I
it,
figured out how to roll when I got a 2.
dismantled the board, and now we've got a 1.
No, I
So we now
re-rolled. I re-rolled. I
Oh,
got
we're
an
ahead.
18. Let's go with that.
You got re-roll, Lisa. Come
Yeah.
on, that's not the
re-rolled.
way it works.
Reroll.
Nope. We went back to scratch. You dismantled the board, and now someone's made a change with no approval, and the
Exactly.
entire ERP is down.
Hey, listen,
Because the
Ma-
board's
That's
gone.
right.
Michael was
came
going to
in-
add one thing before you rolled. Anyway, Michael, what were you going to add?
No. I was going to add that because Lisa outlined it good, the vision, mission, goal. How are we going to live to this? What rules and what behaviors, what actions does it take to be a good member? We create that, we create what it takes to be a great member.
Yeah,
Guiding principles.
100%.
Love it. Yeah.
Yep. But unfortunately, somebody decided to go ahead and do the change, and that the whole thing was going to completely like, okay, yep, we're going to redo this whole thing. Let's go. And while they're preparing to redo this whole thing and they're bringing everyone together to work on those missions, work on those visions, work on those goals, I think Adrian, because I'm picking on somebody, sorry, Adrian just went, you know what? Do the change.
Adrian went rogue.
Adrian went rogue.
Do it.
Adrian went rogue.
Do it.
And thus, as Simon pointed out, everything has just gone all the way down.
All he did was change the name of his server. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
I know, but Adrian hit the wrong button because we rolled a 1, and ones are critical fails.
But then it becomes a change incident or an incident. So change is out.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
never
then
Stacey's
we
fault.
turn into an incident council. And
Yep.
yeah.
The reason this was created anyway was some anecdotal issue happened. People freaked out, and they're like, well, and whenever there's a problem, we have to create regulation to solve it. So they created this, and then it got overdrawn, and then Lisa came in and said, get rid of it. And then we went right back to where we started. Now we have a 1, and now we're going to get to create it again. But this time we get to create it with a fresh impact, right? The other one happened maybe a year or so ago. We forgot how bad it was. Now we're all scrambling, and we can't sell anything to our customers.
Unfortunately,
It caused increased management attention.
well,
That's right.
Unfortunately, thanks to John, all of our change council have had their heads removed. So now we got to start from.
And
really
we got the
scratch.
B team, right? That's what happened. We got
Right.
the B team in there, right? The subs, like, man, the last guy got fired. Now I'm getting put in his spot. So yeah.
Simon, can you roll for me, please?
Oh, all right.
It's time to start looking for house elves and gnomes to bring in or something.
Oh, I went right in the middle. I got a 10.
You got a 10.
Oh,
All right,
that's good.
fantastic. So this new council, a year on, we've had some cautious success. We're starting to get to consensus. We do understand our mission. We do understand our whys. We are doing quite well in this new sort of world. We've got a good balance. We've got a good trade-off. People are starting to feel relieved. All right. People are starting to feel relieved. I need one last roll for this discussion. Anyone want to do one more roll? All right, Adam.
You're on mute.
15. There you go.
15.
Solid score.
Nice. All right. So what we've discovered is we've got a nice constructive shift happening here now. All right. And somebody, that person being Vicky, has decided we need to slim our membership. 12 people too much. And so we successfully start to trim the membership. First things first, we get rid of the person who's got the empty calendar, because why are they actually here? All right? Why are they actually here? They're just one of those people that just likes to go to meetings. Maybe we look at how many people, as we've mentioned earlier in the piece, who actually needs to be in that room. And we start figuring all of this out. And as such, our change council goes from 12 people down to 6. And we're finding that things are being done better. Things are being done quicker. There's a little bit less red tape. And it all started with that one simple little spark of changing the name of that database server. Thank you. Oh, thank you, everyone. So one of the things that I really, really wanted to pull out with doing something a little bit fun and like this is we fostered some great discussion, didn't we? We had a lot of laughs. We had a lot of laughs. We had a lot of people talking about different things. And especially coming from a trainer sort of background at the moment, one of the things that we're learning is with our frameworks like ITIL and SIAM and things like that, one of the things we're learning is it's great in theory, but when we get into the rooms where we're practicing, there is not a lot of practical knowledge being shared. I can tell you all the ITIL theory that you want, but where's the practical knowledge? We had a lot more practical knowledge in some of the older frameworks, so like ITIL version 3, and it's more theoretical now. So we need to start bringing in that discussion, making people think about what is actually going to be an incident, what is actually, a change council going to do, what is your CAB supposed to do? So that is what we do with this. And we are in the process of potentially turning this into part of our training program. So you've all been trained by me. Congratulations. Don't get a certificate.
We don't get a sword or anything?
Yeah, we should get like
no swords. Sorry. Nah. But that's what this was all about, was to generate the discussion and have you start thinking about the practicalities and how you can make things work.
Yeah, it was good.
Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, thoughts?
I'm going to say that the calendar free person sounds like a awfully specific example. I feel like there's a story there.
No, so there really isn't. So there is so I do want to let you know the numbers weren't random, Adrian. I did see that comment. The numbers do actually mean something. So depending on how you rolled, depended on where we went. So like if you rolled like a 1 or a 2, obviously it was a bad. But like when we rolled a 15, we had that constructive shift and someone suggested slimming the knowledge. So I actually have on my other screen how the numbers are supposed to play out. So that's to help facilitate my storytelling there.
And in your mind, do you know what the database got renamed to?
Triton.
All right.
I don't know. I just picked it out of nowhere. No, I don't know what it got renamed to, and that's part of the fun, right? Is we get to think about that. Adrian. Oh my goodness. When we get the managers to leave, everything went well. You do see participant stickers in the future? That would be lovely. That would be lovely. And Adrian, that's a really good point. Reading the driver's ed book doesn't make you ready to win an F1 race, right? And we really need to, and that's one of the biggest things we're finding is people are taking these certifications and going off into the world and be like, I'm certified in this, and then not doing it. And not following the guiding principles, not following the practices or whatever they may be. So yeah.
Yeah, when the end game is certification, we got a problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure do.
We sure do. And I know that probably sounds weird from a trainer saying that potentially, because that's how my bills get paid. But at the same time, that's what it's turned into in quite a lot of places, and we need more of that practical experience. And storytelling is a great way to get some of that practical, like to help generate that conversation and help get some of that practical experience